Hello, I am Teacher QA. I'm so excited to teach you our lesson for today. These are our content standard, performance standard, and most essential learning competency in the first quarter of English 10. Module 1. Use information from news reports, speeches, informative talks, panel discussions, etc. in everyday conversations and exchanges. Module 1 consists of 3 lessons, namely, Lesson 1, News Reports, Lesson 2, Informative Speech or Talk, Lesson 3, Panel Discussion. After going through Module 1, students are expected to identify the function of each type of exchanges or conversation, explain the different types of exchanges or conversation, note important details, and use the information gathered from the exchanges in everyday life. Now let's get started. Lesson 1. News Report. News is an oral or written report of the past, present, or future event in local, national, or international environment. News is information about current events. This may be provided through many different media, such as word of mouth, printing, broadcasting, electronic communication, or through the testimony of observers and witnesses to events. It answers the WH&H questions without embellishments. News reports are found in newspapers, and their purpose is to inform readers of what is happening in the world around them. What are the WH&H questions? These are the what, who, where, when, why, and how. In today's world, we can see there are totally different news sources aside from newspapers, and these are televisions, radio, press release, press conference, press interviews, and institutions such as hospitals, schools, colleges, police stations, etc. News reports have a certain structure that you need to follow. This structure is sometimes called the inverted pyramid. This is what it looks like. In general, news stories are organized using the inverted pyramid style, which means that information is presented in descending order of importance. The lead as the most important information about an event, the body as the crucial information expanding the topic, and the tail as the extra information. We're going to discuss these further. Inverted pyramid allows the audience to read the most crucial details quickly. More than a century ago, the inverted pyramid style remains the basic formula for news writing. News reports begin with a catchy headline. A headline is the title of a news story, printed in large letters at the top of the story, especially on the front page. Headlines should be eye-catching, believable, easy to read, brief, and accurate. Here are some examples of headlines. Duterte declares COVID emergency. 24K quarantined OFWs to go home. DepEd eyes August opening for schools. OFW deployment cap over COVID-19. The lead paragraph informs the reader of the most important aspects of the story as soon as possible. The lead paragraph is often the only part of the story that people read. A lead is an opening paragraph that gives the audience the most important information of the news story in a concise and clear manner, while still maintaining the reader's interest. If a reader does not read beyond your first paragraph, they should still have an idea of what your article is about and the most important information from that article. In writing the lead, use the 5 WH's rule: the who, what, when, where, why, and how. You should emphasize those aspects in your lead. Wait to explain less important aspects until the second or third sentence. I'm going to present you a sample news story and show you the lead. Allow me to read our news story. Call center agent wins 4.5 million pesos Lotto jackpot. A 22-year-old call center agent from Nueva Ecija is richer by 4.5 million pesos after winning the July 2, 6, 45 Lotto draw of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. The Bachelor solo winner was indeed lucky, as he only spared 20 pesos bet for a lucky pick. He had been in the betting for 4 years and proved to be lucky to clinch the jackpot prize. The winning number combinations are 22, 25, 6, 30, 11, and 35. The working student employed as call center agent in Pampanga told BCSO General Manager Attorney Jose Ferdinand Rojas II that he will invest his winnings in a passenger jeep for his father, as well as buy a house and lot and save the rest for his future. Earlier, a 69-year-old retiree from Zambales claimed his 4,837,248 pesos jackpot prize after winning the June 29 Mega Lotto 645 Lotto draw for the winning number combinations 13, 18, 19, 22, 6, 37. A solo winner in Palawan also won the July 7, 642 draw for the pot money of 6,504,733 pesos and 80 cents. The winning number combinations are 42, 23, 40, 33, 3, and 11. The news headline is Call Center Agent Wins 4.5 million pesos Lotto jackpot. The lead here is a 22-year-old call center agent from Nueva Ecija is richer by 4.5 million pesos after winning the July 2, 6, 45 Lotto draw of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. Again, the lead is the first paragraph and the most important part of the article. It summarizes the story, arouses readers' interest, and answers right away the 5 WH's and H questions. Let's analyze. What happens to a 22-year-old call center agent from Nueva Ecija? Answer: he's richer by 4.5 million after winning the July 2, 6 by 45 Lotto draw of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. Who is richer by 4.5 million after winning the July 2, 6, 45 Lotto draw of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office? Answer: a 22-year-old call center agent is richer by 4.5 million pesos after winning the July 2, 645 Lotto draw of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. From where is the 22-year-old call center agent who become richer by 4.5 million? Answer: he is from Nueva Ecija. When does a 22-year-old call center agent from Nueva Ecija become richer by 4.5 million pesos? Answer: it was after winning the July 2 645 Lotto draw of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. Why does a 22-year-old call center agent become richer by 4.5 million pesos? Answer: it is because he wins the July 2 645 Lotto draw of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. How does a 22-year-old call center agent from Nueva Ecija become richer by 4.5 million pesos? Answer: he bets and wins the July 2 645 Lotto draw of the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office. The body of the news report gives more details and provides more information about the why and how of the story. The body of the news story should sustain the interest that the lead of the story creates in readers. The body should be smooth and logical. It should extend all the points included in the lead and in the same order. The body should provide all the relevant information with the shortest space possible. It should also be as complete and as compact as possible. Let's go back to our previous news story. Which is our body here? The body in this news story is: the Bachelor solo winner was indeed lucky as he only spared 20 pesos bet for a lucky pick. He had been in the betting for 4 years and proved to be lucky to clinch the jackpot prize. The winning number combinations are 22, 25, 6, 30, 11, 35. The working student employed as a call center agent in Pampanga told PCSO General Manager Attorney Jose Ferdinand Rojas II that he will invest his winnings in a passenger jeep for his father, as well as buy a house and lot and save the rest for his future. These details are crucial in the news story. Now let's have the tale. The tale contains the less important information which is often omitted by the newspaper editor if there is not enough space left in the newspaper. Now let us go back to our news story. Which part do you think is the tale? The tale here is: earlier, a 69-year-old retiree from Zambales claimed his 4,837,248 pesos jackpot prize after winning the June 29 Mega Lotto 645 Lotto draw for the winning number combinations of 13, 18, 19, 22, 6, and 37. A solo winner in Palawan also won the July 7 642 draw for the pot money of 6,504,733 pesos and 80 cents. The winning number combinations are 42, 23, 40, 33, 3, and 11. This part can be removed if there is not enough space in the newspaper, since it is the least important information. Now let us see if you have understood our lesson on news report. Let us read this text and I'll be asking you some questions about it. Parents' help needed versus cyberbullying, DepEd says. Manila. The Department of Education said Tuesday it needs the help of parents and guardians to protect children who engage in online learning from cyberbullying. Education Undersecretary Nepomuceno Malaluan said children also need to be discerning with the content and websites they visit. Yung pagpunta sa ibang sites ay kailangan namin ang tulong ng mga magulang at kasama sa bahay ng mga bata, he said in a virtual press briefing. Importante yung kaalaman mismo ng mga mag-aaral natin. To be very discerning in looking at digital content and online content, he added. Malaluan assured the public that the content uploaded on the agency's online learning platform, the DepEd Commons, has been reviewed by its Bureau of Learning Resources and Bureau of Curriculum Development. The DepEd Commons, which has logged over 4 million users during the enhanced community quarantine period, contains review materials and other resources authored by experts. Education Secretary Leonor Briones, in the same briefing, said there are civil society organizations giving training to parents and children to prevent cyberbullying incidents. Online learning is one of various approaches that the DepEd will implement to deliver lessons for the next academic year as the coronavirus pandemic continues to disrupt traditional face-to-face learning. Now let us have a comprehension check. Number 1. What is the news all about? Answer: it is all about the Department of Education needing the help of parents and guardians to protect children who engage in online learning from cyberbullying. Number 2. Who are involved in the news report? Answer: involved in the news report are the Department of Education, more specifically, Education Secretary Leonor Briones and Education Undersecretary Nepomuceno Malaluan, parents and their children. Number 3. When and where did the news take place? Answer: the news took place in Manila on May 5, 2020, Tuesday. Number 4. Why is the news important? Answer: the news is important so that the parents will help the Department of Education to protect their children who engage in online learning from cyberbullying. Online learning is one of various approaches that the DepEd will implement to deliver lessons for the next academic year as the coronavirus pandemic continues to disrupt traditional face-to-face learning. Number 5. How do the people involved react to the news? Answer: there was no clear reaction coming from parents and their children, but at least they should feel rest assured, since Education Undersecretary Malaluan guaranteed the public that content uploaded on the DepEd Commons has been reviewed by Bureau of Learning Resources and Bureau of Curriculum Development. Additionally, Education Secretary Leonor Briones in the same briefing said there are civil society organizations giving training to parents and children to prevent cyberbullying incidents. In conclusion, the Department of Education is doing its best to protect children from cyberbullying. Parents just need to help DepEd. Now let us have more activities. Activity 1. Tell whether each statement is a fact or not. DepEd asks the help of parents and guardians to protect children who engage in online learning from cyberbullying. The answer is fact. Number 2. Leonor Magtolis Briones gave the official statement. The answer is not. Number 3. Education Undersecretary Nepomuceno Malaluan said, face-to-face will not push through on the school opening. The answer is fact. Number 4. The DepEd Commons was logged over 4 million users during the enhanced community quarantine period. The answer is fact. Number 5. Bureau of Learning Resources and Bureau of Curriculum Development require the students to buy gadgets to log in to DepEd Commons. The answer is not. Now let's have activity 2. Share with your family members and friends the details of the news report above. That's all for today. See you in our next lesson. Goodbye and thank you.